So this morning, 82 kg, 180.8 pounds, and 12 stone 12, 8. If your rice cooker comes with a tray, then shove your vegetables in there, and when the rice is obviously cooking, shove it in there like that, bosh. And then obviously what you're doing is you're just killing two birds with one stone. You're steaming your veg, you're cooking your rice. Beautiful. No fucking excuses to not get your veg in either. Oh, hello, my handsome boy. Did you sleep well this morning? Oh, yes, you did, you little fox. You look like a little fox this morning, didn't you? Yeah. Are you happy? Are you happy? Are you looking forward to your day? Loads of sniffing. Oh, yes, that's the one. That's the one, isn't it? Meal number one is coming at 5:53 a.m. in the big brother house. I've got 150 grams of jasmine rice. I have 150 grams of 5% beef mince, which is the raw weight. I have a little bit of kimchi on the side, and I've got like 40 grams of broccoli somewhere mixed in there with peri peri barbecue sauce from Nando's. Been rating that lately. French mustard, which beef and mustard is a fantastic combination. And then on the side, I have 100 grams of pineapple. So as you can see, we eat straight away, first thing in the morning. It's just how we do things around here. We don't do any fasting malarkey. We just crack on with what needs to be done. And I like to start early, because if anything does happen throughout the day, then I know that I've got a decent amount of food in earlier in the day, rather than towards the back in the day, like, oh shit, you know, it's 9 o'clock and I've only done 2,000 calories. Like, for me, that's fucking pointless, you know? I'm just gonna drop weight the next day, feel shit, training's gonna drop off, and that's the last thing that I want. I'd rather start early, get it done early, so I can just chill out knowing that I've done what I need to do throughout the rest of the day, or later on in the day, I should say. So yeah, macros are gonna be on the screen. Anything you wanna add?
I'm gonna stop doing.
Anything you wanna add?
Make sure you like, comment and subscribe.
Yeah, and make sure you get fucking massive with us, because that's what it's all about. It's getting that fucking massive. Don't know how to do that in a northern accent, but yeah, a little taste test whilst we're here. Vicky's probably getting pissed off at this point, because she's like, just fucking eat the food. There's a problem when you record 4 days eating. You've got to record it, and it takes like double the time to. Yeah.
It takes triple the time because you waffle.
It's a beautiful.
Right.
Light work. Look how close you are, bro. To be fair, you're actually quite close. Right, one more time, I'm gonna go back here and do it. Ready? Oh. Right, let's just make the fucking cut. I wonder if I can edit that into the... Diesel, shush. I wonder if I can edit that into the... Diesel! I wonder if I can edit that into the old vlog. Probably not. I am just prepping my cream of rice for the day. I always do this in the morning because I like my cream of rice cold. I feel like you get a lot more flavour out of it. I'm using the Trained by JP custard cream one. In my opinion, this one is probably the best one that I've used. I've got a few others in the cupboard that I'll show you. The old maple syrup one. This one's actually underrated. It's not something that I would usually go for, but it actually is underrated. Complete strength caramel biscuit. This is like a backup one now because they've done something to the flavour in a couple of years ago, and it just I bought it and I was just like, this ain't the same as what it was when I first started. So when I first started using it, and I was just like, I ain't gonna buy that shit anymore. So 150 grams in there. For anyone who gives a fuck about weighings and things like that, so per every 100 grams that I'll use 300 ml of water, just for reference. So if I've got 150 in there, I'm gonna use around 450. Yes, 450. Had to work out my fucking maths. My brain isn't working this morning. Give it a good old stir so you don't get any of the clumps stuck on the old side. So as you can see, there's a little clump there, just whack that down like that. Right, so first round in the microwave, that is going in for 1 minute 30. So first round in the microwave, and as you can see, it's starting to cook already. So the key with your cream of rice, in my opinion, is to slightly undercook it, and when it cools down, it will actually cook itself. And this is the issue that so many people make. So many people cook cream of rice and they cook it completely, but then when they cool down, it then overcooks, and that's when it becomes like really cementy. Into the microwave for another 30 seconds. So I've done 1.5 minutes. Now I'm gonna do 30 seconds. Let's go. Boom, 30 seconds done again. And as you can see, things are getting tasty right now. So again, just keep mixing. That's the goal of the cream of rice, because actually when you mix it, it will actually cook as well. And it will actually cook as well after you've done it in the old microwave. So as you can see, things are taking place right now, Georgie boy. Make sure you get around the sides. A bowl like this is always gonna be better than doing something which is wider. So as you can see, here we fucking go. Look, Chef Georgie boy cooking up some mad ting this morning. Keep stirring. Look, get used to that wrist action. You've got to have strong wrists, you know, fellas. You know what I'm talking about. Get those wrists going in the morning, baby. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it back in the microwave for 15 seconds, okay? So unfortunately, my microwave doesn't do 15 seconds, so I'm gonna have to stand here and hopefully fucking don't miss it. Right, 15 seconds is done. And as you can see, things are taking place. Just keep mixing. That's the old fucking game of it, is just keep mixing, keep mixing. Now what I'm gonna do is whack that in again for another 15 seconds. And I really hope I don't fuck it up, because if I fuck it up, I ain't doing it again. I've butchered it on camera, which is standard Georgie boy, to be honest with you. Off camera, I'll cook it perfectly. On camera, fuck it right up. Moment of truth. This should come out absolutely beautiful. Here we go. Yeah, now we're talking. Get off, get off. And that is how you cook perfect cream of rice. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let that cool down, and that's gonna come out beautiful. Look at that. Beautifully textured cream of rice. Anyone want to donate? Links in description for this amazing advice that I'm giving you. Meal number 2 going down. I've just come back from the supermarket and I recorded a full food shop whilst bulking, so that will be live at some point. All of it is live. It will be live on the channel somewhere. So let's dive into the meal number 2 of the day. I have here 4 crumpets, 2 large eggs. I've got 2 bacon medallions, which are nicely crisped up by Vicky. And in here, I've got some mushrooms and some spinach. And as a side dish, I have got some apple, a pink lady apple. For anyone that gives a fuck, I am using the Jason's sourdough crumpets. These ones are really good. I actually really like the flavor and taste of these. And ingredient wise, there's a lot less ingredients in there compared to actual sourdough bagels that the supermarkets make. So get yourself some Jason's ones if you are into any crumpets or bread, or they need to bring out some bagels, I think, next, to be honest with you. That is meal number 2 going down. Vicky's got pretty much the same, just egg whites, and then she's got 1 bacon medallion there. She's got 2 sourdough crumpets with, of course, barbecued peri-peri seasoning, and then I've got some lighter than light mayo on top there as well. This is gonna go down an absolute treat. How could I possibly forget? I'm not giving you a taste test today of any food whatsoever, I don't think. So bacon medallion on top of a crumpet with 1 mushroom on there, brilliant.
I will have something short and
Crispy.
Just how you like it.
Not burnt at all. Lovely and crispy, thank you, Vicky. Really nice. Oh, he's my big old boy. Yes, he is. You enjoying that? Yeah? You want more? Oh, yeah. Oh, Look how big your neck is. Right, so up next is meal number 3. And of course, we have that cream of rice that I mentioned earlier that has been sat in the fridge all day. So first things first, in goes the raspberries. So I'm having 50 grams of raspberries, wallop like that. Then I'm gonna have 100 grams of blueberries. Next thing on the list is some of this raw honey. Get it from Amazon. I don't like the supermarket stuff because it is shit. I have 30 grams of honey. I'm gonna wallop in there like that. 17. There we go, look at that, beautiful. I love set honey. Straight in there. Basically all I do is this. Just wallop it straight in there on top of the frozen fruit. I've then got 50 grams of whey in this jar here. So, and what whey protein that I'm using at the moment is sticky toffee. Now, when I first saw this, I thought, ugh, that ain't gonna be a bit me. You know the ones that you sort of like you sort of judge before even trying it. I'm that type of person, like, ugh, I don't like that. I've never tried it, so I don't even gonna like it or not. This was this basically. Tried it, I was like, fuck. Normally it's not the type of protein that I go for, but that goes straight into my top 3. I put that third actually after, what's my number 1? Cinnamon donut, and number 2 is cookie dough. And I'll put that third, sticky toffee pudding. So you haven't tried this yet, seriously good. Seriously good. So I've got 50 grams of that in that. The next thing to do is your whey drip. So you wanna put a little splash of water in there, and you want to get mixing. Really get in there, mix. Just start off with like small amounts first of all, just small amount of water, and just keep mixing. It will go like hard like this. You just need to add a little bit more water, and you just need to keep mixing. Look at that, a little bit there, a little bit. Just keep mixing. There we go, beautiful. And generally after a decent bit of mixing, this is the creaminess and the texture that you want to count out with. Look at that, beautiful. Beautiful. Vicky, do you mind helping me for a second, please, if possible? Thank you, darling. I need help recording this bit. I need like I'm gonna try and use this bit as a thumbnail. I'm basically gonna drip it in like this and try and see if I can use it as a thumbnail, okay? That makes sense?
But if you want to zoomed in, then you're not going to be able to see that bowl.
Okay, well, yeah, actually, that's good. Look at that.
Drop it down a bit, drop it down, drop it down, drop it down, drop it down, drop it across your face, across your face, across your face, there we go.
Guys, this is the behind the scenes of like trying to get a thumbnail for like YouTube. You know, a lot of guys just watch, you know, the YouTube video, but they don't see what goes behind the closed doors on how to get a fucking thumbnail. I'm like, Vicky, can you try and come here so I can try and get a thumbnail? That's what it's about.
And what do I get for it?
Absolute fuck all. No, actually get some love. I'll give you some love later. I'll give you a little massage or something.
Also the bare minimum.
No. You get a little massage, you get a thank you. Vicky's always amazing behind the camera. She's always supporting me when it comes to doing the old YouTube.
Oh, it's in beard.
That's what I hate about having a beard, bruv, is that all goes in it. I watched, what's his name, Beard Meets Food. Remember when I used to prep and watch Beard Meets Food, and I was like, can't watch this guy because he used to make me sick with how much shit used to go in his beard when he's scoffing food. So even when it goes in my beard, I actually fucking hate it. It's disgusting. We're using the coconut almond butter. This one is banging. And what we do is actually put it in the fridge so it goes hard like that. And all you need to do is just, no, what can I use? I can use this. You're not using this, are you? Hard. And all you need to do is just wallop. Fuck me, it's so much. Oops. Oops. Oops.
Right, George, any day now would be good.
18 grams will do. And then just wallop it on top like that. And it's nice and thick and gooey, and then bosh.
Oh.
Ah, you're good.
Sorry, I forgot the cameras.
You're good. That is a banging meal. Very simple, very easy, quick to do. Beautiful. I always say, guys, make effort with your food in the off season because it all starts from here. It actually starts from here, here, and think about food, right? And if you aren't making effort with your food in terms of taste, even the presentation, you're not gonna wanna eat it, especially when your calories get high. Make effort. People are like, you know, they get lazy, start eating so much food, they don't care about food, then they start getting lazy and start just fucking shoving it all in the bowl. And I watch people's full day of eating, I'm like, that looks fucking shit. Like, how can you sit there and go, that looks good? So make your food presentable. Okay, this is not the best presentation in the world, but you know what I mean in terms of like, okay, I look at that and go, I can't wait to smash that, you know? And that's what keeps the appetite nice and high in my opinion, so.
Still on about the food?
Huh?
Still on about the food?
Yes.
Oi!
Still on about food, what? Don't get it.
Smash that, like that, and thing. I can't wait to smash that.
Oh, well, oh, sorry, I didn't actually get
This
it.
is how you know you're in a 3-year relationship, because romance does fade.
No, it doesn't, guys. Got to keep making effort. That's what it's about. Keep making effort in a relationship.
Like, that's what you pretty meant.
Okay, so meal number 3 is 150 grams of cream of rice, 50 grams of raspberries, 100 grams of blueberries, 30 grams of honey, and then I have 50 grams of whey protein on top, and then 15 grams of almond butter. That is a delicious meal. I've also got my latte spoon here, which I stole from Starbucks many moons ago, and I can't seem to ever find, I've been trying to find like replicas of this particular one, can't find it anywhere. So Starbucks, where do you get your latte spoons from? Because man needs a few extra more. In a glass bowl, obviously I love and appreciate a glass bowl rather than eating it out of fucking plastic. I don't know why, it just feel like, you know what I mean? Like if you eat out of glass, it just feels a bit, I don't know, maybe you don't get what I mean, but in my head, I understand and I can justify eating out of glass Tupperware. It just makes you feel a bit better. We're out here, don't know why I said that. We're out for a little stroll, just to break things up a little bit for the day. Now, one thing that I just wanted to quickly talk about whilst I am on this walk is, number one, Diesel is a twat. Here we go, got the biggest stick possible. And number two, like, we're in an industry right now where it's so toxic, and what I see daily is people just shitting on other people for trying to do well or trying to do something positive. It's just filled with people who are just like calling people out for doing something, and they're just trying to be a better person. Like, we all go to the gym to be better, to work on ourselves, to improve, and for some reason we have to sit there and just slate people for doing a certain exercise or doing something differently, or, you know, someone's trying to create a business from something that they fucking love and enjoy, and, you know, we're shitting on and commenting on what they are doing. Like, it's such a fucking toxic place. Now, I'm not sure what other industries are like. I can only speak from what I see in bodybuilding, but guys, like, let's just remember, like, we're here to support each other. Like coaches, we're here to support each other. Athletes, we're here to support each other. You know, especially competitive bodybuilding, such a bitchy, toxic environment. I fucking hate it half the time. And I see people like, oh, is this person, that's person. Like, it's just, come on now. Like, let's all just support each other and all grow together. Why don't we think about doing that rather than just having a comment on someone or something, you know, for someone trying to do their best. So I am just about to prep the meal number 4, which is going to be these beautiful salmon fillets. I always search, I spend about 5 minutes finding the best salmon fillet, I go through each and every single pack, and I found these bad boys, which probably some of the best salmon fillets that I've actually got ever. Yeah, season wise, that I use to make this taste as beautiful as it is. The aroma, this absolutely goes on pretty much anything. Meat, veg, as you said, delicious tasting meat, veg and more. It goes on literally anything that you want. And of course, some smoked paprika, wallop that on there like that. And in my opinion, the best way to cook your salmon fillets is an air fryer. We have the Ninja air fryer, which is absolute game changer for everything. So what I've done is I've already preheated this on 200 degrees for 5 minutes. I've got my 1 cal spray. I'm just gonna spray the inside. Normally I would have a little tray that I put on here, but they're in the dishwasher at the moment being cleaned, so I'm just gonna have to use this. And then what I'll do is I'll get my salmon fillet, and then I will place it in there just like that, give it a little bit of a move around, place that one in here like this, and then I'm gonna close that, and then I'm gonna set the air fry on 200 degrees, okay, 200 degrees, and I'm gonna put that on for, one sec, fuck, I fucked it. 200 degrees. I knew you'd try again, man. Right, Diesel, Mango, shut up! 200 degrees, I'm gonna put that on for 12 minutes, okay? That's how you make your salmon. Sorry, I've got to sort out the fucking dogs. Up next is one of my favorite meals on the plan. Of course, fucking salmon fillet, looking beautiful. Came out lovely. 12 minutes in the air fryer. I've got 150 grams of sushi rice here. The beauty of sushi rice is it is a lot less volume than what, for example, jasmine rice is. So if you are someone who is pushing a lot of food and eating higher volume amount of rice, Get yourself things like sushi rice, lower volume, and you're not gonna have to eat probably a third of the amount as what you usually would do. Got green beans here as well, just a small amount of green beans, so about 50 grams there. And on the side, I've got another 100 grams of pineapple into the mix. So that is the meal. Got some barbecue sauce in there, the Perry Nando's one, and then a little bit of mustard on top. Vicky's got the same. She's had a little bit of kimchi on the side. She's got different sauces there. She's also got pineapple as well. Team getting fucking massive, baby. Fucking hell, that's a bit. Go on, side chest, hit the fucking side chest. There we go, there we go. So we are finishing final steps of the day, final dog walk of the day, and I'm going to call this walk and talk. The final thing that I want to say really on this rest day, thoughts, feelings, emotions, is don't be afraid to eat on a rest day. I used to be guilty of this. I was kind of like in the past, well, I shouldn't be eating much on a rest day because I'm not doing as much. And it's important to remember that on your rest days, this is where you're actually recovering. You're not building muscle when you're in the gym, you're building muscle outside of the gym. So rest days and eating high amounts of food is so important, not only for that, but also to actually fuel your upcoming training sessions for tomorrow, the next following day after that. So you can't fucking be a pussy. You've got to eat, you've got to be confident with it, and you're like, oh, I'm scared I'm gonna get fat, you know, I'm scared I'm gonna put on more body weight. Well, that's the whole fucking point of a bulk, you know. I couldn't think of anything worse going into a training day. Try to throw that at me, did you? Fucking hell, Vicky's dodgy throwing. I couldn't imagine going into a train day and I drop weight after a rest day. I drop weight, and psychologically in my head I'm thinking, if I'm going into today's train day and my scale weight is lower, I'm not going to be able to perform as well. Now, is that always going to be strictly true? No. However, I want to be going into my train days with confidence. I want to go, well, today I am heavier or the same weight as what I was the day before. I know today is going to be a good day. I know today I'm going to use that to my advantage and push harder in the gym or chase more PBs, whatever it may be. Don't be scared to eat food. You need to grow muscle. And there's a time and place for us to get lean. There's a time and place. Like I'm right now looking at people competing and I'm thinking, oh, I'd love to compete. Like this weekend coming up is the PCA Hull. And I competed at the PCA Hull last year. I'm like, oh, it would be good to get on stage again and showcase some of the work that I put in. But I'm not fucking going on stage. And I know there's more to deliver. I know there's more progress that I need to be made. I know I can be better than what I am right now. And the stage is always going to be there. But I know what I'm doing right now is going to contribute towards when I next step on stage. And that is me. I want to be the best, you know. I want to prove myself that I can be the best. And you've got to have that adequate time away from the stage. And you've got to have that adequate time, maybe not liking the way that you look, maybe not necessarily being in quote unquote shape like you used to, and spending some time just building fucking muscle, spending time away from it. Because when you do come back, it makes a big difference. Like I've always done 2-year off seasons. And the reason behind that is, yeah, I could compete every single year. And yeah, I could make micro progressions and things like that. But when I will go on stage next time, I want it to be a significant difference. And that's where the off-season work comes in. Have some of that, eh? Rest day thoughts, feelings. Got anything to add?
I didn't hear much. I heard
the
end. I heard the end bit of that. We were actually talking about this earlier, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because I said I'm going to compete next year, and then my second season is going to be the season where I'm actually really going to chase my pro card. And that might mean that I go into like a 3-4 year off season between competing. And because my goals are big within the sport,
yeah,
I also need to know that I need to take time to grow, because if I just compete year after year after year, I'm just going to look the same whilst my competition is getting better. The standards are only increasing in bodybuilding. And even if I look at like wellness girls in 2018, they wouldn't have even been looked at nowadays, but
100%.
You know, they were pro card winners then. So
like
yeah, standards are
well.
increasing, and that's men's physique. You know, that's why they've introduced Fit Model, because bikini standards are so high that like naturally they're hard to achieve. So yeah, grow,
100%.
and just love the process, because bodybuilding is actually very simple. Coming from a science-based lifter and a science-based coach, I do feel like a lot of people on social media do just overcomplicate it. Don't get me wrong, there's science behind it, but at the same time, eat good food, sleep well, recover well, and just fucking train and fall in love with that.
Yeah.
And you will walk way further than just fixating on that end goal.
Yeah, 100%. And that's why people who compete every single year, most of them look the fucking same, or the ones that do make a significant difference are the ones that are just pushing shit tons of gear throughout their prep. And trust me, they would make so much more progress if they took actually a good, decent chunk of time off and come back and look completely different. So we have arrived at the end of the day. We started dark, we finished dark. Cold evenings now, cold, dark evenings. I don't mind it for sleeping purposes, but oh, it's fucking miserable. Anyway, stop being miserable, George. Be positive. Today's been a great day. Fuck you now. Too fast.
Just this little.
You're buzzing about that, innit? She's buzzing that she's seen a bit of abs, although she's meant to be fucking gaining weight. So what I've done is I've thrown in a square bar for Vicky fucking final meal because she needs it. And she's thrown me in a square bar. So, all right, okay, I'll take a square bar. So, absolute favourite. You can't beat rest day oats before you go to bed. I've got 100 grams of oats in here. 50 grams of raspberries, 100 grams of blueberries, 30 grams of honey, which is there, 30 or 25 grams of whey paste on top, got 30 grams of protein, got 30 grams of protein mixed in here, and then I've got 15 grams of almond butter and 1 square bar. I've gone for the salted caramel and chocolate one, banging. And that is my full day of eating. I'll put the macros on the screen. That's currently what we are doing on a rest day at the moment to get motherfucking big. And I look forward to putting that into good use tomorrow. But it's that time of the evening, isn't it, Mengi? Time of the evening where we need to get my little darling a little treat from the special cupboard that she sits next to. So, what have we got in here, Mengi? We've got some pedigree, shitty, cheap, fucking processed food. Chicken and lamb. Do you like chicken and lamb? I'm going to give it to you, okay? Okay. Okay. Yeah? Yeah. Good girl. Right, what have we got for you then, mister? Down below mouse if you watch the whole thing. I feel like I do mouse all the time in my YouTube videos, but I've got nothing else in front of me, so we'll just run with fucking mouse. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Eating a decent amount of food, probably the highest my rest day food has been probably ever, to be honest with you. It used to be like 4,200 on a train day, not 4,200 on a rest day. So I am pushing the boundaries and I know it's certainly going to pay off. And in these moments, I do have sort of doubts. Like I look at myself and think, oh, I'm eating all this food. Like, is it really paying off? I don't look better. But I know, like in the process and the phase that I'm in right now, I'm not meant to be looking better. And I will look better when I do prep next year and step on stage. Like every time I've stepped on stage, I've looked better. And that's because I've treated my off season the way I have. I've ate a high amount of food. I'm fueling my training session. I'm fueling my recovery, because it's important to remember that you're not building muscle when you're in the gym. You're breaking down muscles in the gym. When you're building muscle is when you're recovering, when you're sleeping. So if you're not eating a substantial amount of calories for your needs, then you're not going to be recovering as well, and you're certainly not going to build as much muscle as you can. So I can't stress the importance of not being a fucking pussy and eating food. Now, I'm not saying you need to eat shit tons and get fat, but don't be afraid or don't hold yourself back, because I see so many people that hold themselves back from gaining a little bit of body fat or eating more than what they should because they're scared that that's going to have a knock-on effect on the scale weight and their mindset. But when you think about it, you are growing. The whole point of growing is being in a surplus. The whole point of it is seeing your scale weight go up over time, fueling your training sessions, and making sure you go into every training session with the confidence knowing that you can progress. There is nothing worse than going in a training session thinking, oh fuck, I'm lighter today or I underate yesterday. That's not going to build you confidence. And you need to have confidence going into every single session. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Hope you've got some ideas from it. Let me know what you want to go. Let me know what you guys want to see. And of course, I'll see you in the next one.